name is Chris-Ann Goodwin, and I'm reporting from Chino Hills. Today you'll be meeting with a very special family. Jason and Michelle both grew up in Chino Hills. They have the most adorable family. Joshua 11, Mercy 7, and Lucille 2, and soon they'll be welcoming their 4th child in December. Jason, please tell us about your experience since these monster power poles began sprouting up in Chino Hills.
Hello, my name is Jason Davis. This is my wife, Michelle, and we'd like to tell you something about ourselves and our story here in Chino Hills. We've been living here for several years now. We each grew up in Chino Hills. We went to school out here. We moved away for a few years after we got married, but we were very glad and we look forward to be able to come back to this town, especially with our little ones and our children here. We always appreciated the fact and are very thankful that this city is very safe, it's very clean. We find it to be a terrific and a great town to raise our children in, and so we are very glad to come back. And even now, as I watch our children play, I'm reminded of how appreciative I am to be able to live in a town like this where my children can go outside and play on the street, ride their bicycles around with their friends on the street. They can leave their bicycle one place and go play someplace else, come back, it's always there. We live in a town like that, you know. We always leave our doors unlocked, friends are coming in and out, they're friends. We just live in a town that's very safe, and so we wanted to express our concern over, you know, our new visitors, these invaders as it were into our town, these massive giant electric power poles that have come into our city. You know, it's a genuine concern for us for those reasons. We hold precious the safety and health of our children, and with these towers now up, we feel they're a genuine threat to that safety and health. You know, now we envision our children playing for years with these big, massive electric power poles hovering over them. We really don't know what effect that could have on them for years and years. We're concerned about any possible potential accidents. And so, you know, we want to express our concern. We would think that things like this should have never been put this close to houses, this close to humans, however small the odds of such an accident could be. It just seems obvious to us. And so, you know, we want to say these things. We want to get that viewpoint out. We're concerned about that. And it's a genuine concern we have, and we know it's not just us. We know that there are many other families just like us. We've spoken to them, we know them, many with small children, and they have the very same concerns. We have many neighbors who don't have children, and they have similar concerns for their grandchildren who visit, for their neighbors. You know, we're very neighborly here. We know our neighbors quite well. And so even neighbors who don't have children, they're very friendly with the children who are on the neighborhood, and they have those concerns. And many of the neighbors who are concerned also about even the value of their houses. I mean, people who come in to visit the neighborhood, maybe potential buyers, they see these things and they figure, no way, why would I come into a neighborhood like this with this thing hovering over houses and the safety risks and the health risks those pose when I can go someplace else? I have that choice, and I don't choose to live in a place like that. You know, we chose to live in a place like this because that wasn't a threat, and this threat has come in and imposed upon our life without our consent, without our choice, and we feel it's an unjust imposition. And you know, we're very concerned because that choice wasn't given to us, and it's especially concerning because it's not as if this was necessary. This is something that was brought in when there were alternatives available. And even now we know that the alternative to route these things in the state park is a live option. It's a good option, it's feasible, and when that option exists, and when it's an option that exists that could mitigate the risk to human families, we don't understand why that choice would not be the one that was taken. So we just hope that folks who hear our story, who watch us, who watch families like us, will take that into consideration, will realize the impact they're having on families, an impact that they themselves, the ones who made this choice, aren't feeling like we are. And we hope they can understand our point of view and appreciate our concerns, and even maybe take action to take these things out of our neighborhood. Thank you.
There aren't many words that one can say after a story like that. What I will tell you is this is the reason I can never give up, urging you at SCE to please rescue us and return our lives back to the way they were before this intrusion into our lives took place. We are simply asking you to reroute these power poles to the routes we suggested several years ago to the state park. Please, restore our community back to the original way of life.